Hey y'all, howdy. Welcome to One for the Books. I'm Sandra Broadwell. So I'm working on my novel. I'm so excited to share this. I had one other video a couple months ago where I talked about how I was using ChatGPT and other types of AI to help me do some research for my novel. I am writing kind of a alternate history epic fantasy sort of story and sort of also a mythological retelling element. It's a lot of different things. I've got to find a better way to pitch it, but yeah, I'm through my outlining phase, and now that I am no longer employed, my major goal for this month was just to start writing, and I have started. I just wanted to share a little bit of this journey with you all. When I was working on my outline, I read two different books about how to do this. Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody is kind of a tried and true method that is a little bit of a breakdown of like the hero's journey, the 3-act structure, that sort of thing. And it uses examples from very popular novels and movies across the spectrum to show different ways in which the structure works. And then Story Genius by Lisa Cron. It's a little bit more prescriptive, which I didn't like as much, but it was chock full of great information. And this is about how to structure your character arc. It's their argument that the character arc is what makes the story of the plot matter. And so structuring your plot around your character arc versus structuring your character arc around your plot. So two different approaches here. I really liked both of them. I'm trying to implement a little bit of both. And I'm definitely using these two books as references as I move forward. I thought when I first started doing research about how to plot novels that I was definitely what I would consider in the plotter group. So there's kind of two different philosophies about how people plan their novels. One is plotters who like plan out the whole book from start to finish and know what all the major beats are before they ever get started. And then the other group is called pantsers, and that means that they fly by the seat of their pants and they just write things as they go. They're both very successful methods for different people for different reasons, but I definitely thought that I would be a strong plotting individual. And it turns out, like most people, I'm a bit somewhere more in the middle of a planter. I thought I would be able to like map everything out before I got started. And I do know all the major beats. I know like how the story is going to start, what's going to happen in the middle, and what's going to happen in the end. But I really don't know like all the minutia of what's going to get to all of those points. So I'm just not going to let that hold me back. I started writing, as was my goal. So I realized after I started writing that this July is Camp NaNoWriMo. And so if you're not familiar, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, which is in November every year. And the goal of NaNoWriMo is for writers all across the world to come together, and everyone is supposed to try to write 50,000 words in a month. So that's a really ambitious goal, and that's the majority of a novel. I would say typical novel length is generally like 80,000 words. For a fantasy sci-fi novel, it's more like 100,000 words, but they can go up or down from there. My initial thought was I'm just going to aim for 100,000 words. That's my goal for the year, and we'll see how that goes. But July is Camp NaNoWriMo, which is basically like a mini NaNoWriMo where instead of you trying to write 50,000 words in a month, it's just kind of like whatever your writing goal is for the month, you can set it yourself. You can change it throughout the month. You can update it as you go along. And so when I realized that yesterday, I was like, oh, great. I started writing already. I'm gonna create an account on NaNoWriMo and update my progress as I go along. So I had already started a spreadsheet of my daily writing so I could just track it for my own benefit. But it's cool to feel like I'm part of a community that's out there all working on our books together at the same time. So here's what the website looks like. It has this little dashboard. You can see this is where I created the account and went through the steps and entered like the number of words that I had written over the previous 3 days. But basically, I set my goal at 21,000 words because my goal basically for the rest of the year is to write around 1,000 words a day, at least 5 days a week. I'm not going to hold myself to writing every day. I just don't think that's very feasible because life and things happen, and I don't want to get so burnt out either. But if I write every weekday of July, that'll be 21,000 words if I write 1,000 words a day. So today is my 4th day of writing. I gave myself Monday off because I was out kayaking with my friends. But now we're in the swing of it, and I've written 4 days in a row, and I have already 5,800 words written. So I'm feeling really good about that. I've written over 1,000 words a day. So I hit my 5,000 words for the week goal, even though I didn't write for 5 days this week. So that's feeling really good. I definitely think that 21,000 words this month is doable. And if I keep on that schedule, I should have 100,000 words written 5 months from now, which is crazy to think that I could write a whole novel in 5 months. I'm sure things won't go that smoothly, but maybe they will. And that would be really cool. I pretty much finished my first chapter, and that's where I'm at as of today, which is July 7th. So I just wanted to have this short, sweet little video to share with you guys what I'm up to, my progress, show a couple clips of me writing, and yeah, just generally like share how jazzed I am that I'm actually working on my novel. I dreamed up this idea kind of last November, I guess, and seeing it come together on the page is really exciting. So I'll be sharing more as the year goes on, but just wanted to let you guys know I've started. I'm drafting. It's real. It's happening. Happy Camp NaNoWriMo. As always, be kind, read books, and hit the subscribe button below for more bookish content to come. I'll see you next time.